I'm just flustered from the biking. The biking just got me, and I had to piss. I thought I was gonna have to like piss in the Hudson. I thought about
in the Hudson.
I thought there was a moment where the water was washing up against the shore.
Okay.
As I was because I rode along the.
You went from Brooklyn to here.
Yeah. I went along the kind of the coast.
Oh, you went down. You went along the water.
Manhattan Bridge, around and down. Crazy route.
This might be a reason why.
It took me too long.
It's a really inconvenient way.
I'll do this. I'll take a bike ride and be like, it's partly just for me to see the city. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm gonna have a night, just enjoy myself. I like it.
You're not a helmet on the bike guy, are you?
No. I
appreciate that.
No, I got all my wits about me.
Yeah,
if I get rocked, so be it.
I'm petrified of getting rocked. But you went down, so you go Manhattan Bridge and you're down. You swooped.
It's a bike lane the whole way. It's easy. You could be on your phone. You could be making a sandwich the whole time. It's real nice. You're not even paying attention. I'm texting. I'm calling people. It's nice.
You are a big phone call on the bike guy.
I will make a phone call on the bike.
I've seen you do it
occasionally.
I've been on the receiving end of that.
I see people being like, that can't be safe, and it's not. But like one-handed, I have a lot of confidence in myself, and I think that's what you either need a bike helmet or confidence in yourself. And I have a lot of the latter. What, do you not have confidence in your ability to avoid a car? What, look both ways, have your wits about you? Come on.
I don't trust the cars, I'll be honest.
I don't either.
But But
I trust myself.
Well, I can't argue with
put
that.
Put me between a rock and a hard place. Every time I come out on top, I'll tell you.
I don't mind that hard place.
I'll tell you. I'll come out on top every time. Put me on a bike, wedge me between two parked cars. I'm getting out somehow. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. How's everything? How's BK?
Things are good. I'm settled.
You're officially settled.
I'm like no more buying things for the apartment.
Okay.
The accoutrements are all settled. They're there.
Nice.
I got kitchen stuff. I had a mini chicken gauntlet yesterday. It was nice.
You were rotisserie?
No.
Rotising?
I don't rotis.
You don't rotate.
I
know for a fact you do rotis.
I participate in the eating and the consumption of rotis.
Okay.
Who doesn't like a rotis?
I love a rotis.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
Right.
I mean, that's the idea of the rotis.
Right.
I don't think we need to explain that.
I didn't know. That's why.
You just let it roll.
I'm just letting this play out until you want to move on for the conversation.
I mean, that's a different conversation. Put a pin in how much I enjoy rotis. And let me just get to the chicken.
90% of our meals have been some sort of meat over a flame.
That's right. The brisket that I made.
Well, that was actually under a flame.
Under a flame.
Flames are involved.
Yeah, a lot of meat consumption with. What was the other thing that you're thinking of?
Just a Puerto Rican chicken place.
Oh yeah,
or the Dominican chicken place.
That's great. Yeah, please get it.
They're all the same to me.
Yeah. You hear that?
Clip it.
Hear that?
I'm the one making the clips.
Clip it. Chicken gauntlet.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, no one does. It's my thing. I mean,
you made a thing?
It's like it's something I do. It's like a Sunday meal prep thing. Okay. I used to do more of it when I was like being more into like making food ahead of time. But you do chicken in the oven, 2 racks, chicken breasts, just salt, pepper, just let them go, and then on the fry top, on the burners, I'm also cooking chicken, and then I'm also doing hard boiled eggs for the week. By the end of it, Rich, listen, let me finish. You got yourself buckets of chicken. You got chicken, and then you got the eggs. And my friends, they'd come in and see me doing this when I lived with, and they're like, "Oh, what is this?" And I call it the chicken gauntlet because everything. And back then I had a George Foreman going, just crushing. It was just a machine, and I would just have buckets of chicken by the end of the week, by the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't really. So in the oven, there's 2 racks of chicken, 2 sheets of chicken.
You betcha.
Breast.
Or sometimes thighs.
I do enjoy a thigh. I usually go
Who
thigh.
Doesn't look? Thighs don't get enough attention.
No, by some people they do.
I mean, I don't know what racist thing you meant by that, but it felt racist.
That was more sexual than anything. But.
Thighs are sexual to you?
Thighs, yeah. Aren't thighs a sexual thing?
More than breast?
The breasts are also it's both sexual.
Breasts are.
I mean, are we talking about people or chickens?
I don't know what racist thing you were trying to, or sexual thing you were trying to get.
I don't know. I'm just trying to go along. It's a pod, baby. We're podding.
All right, I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to.
Okay, so sometimes you do a breast, sometimes you do a thigh, but then what's on the stove?
You go. This is more of the gourmet, the gourmand.
Oh yeah.
You do the Italian chicken cutlet, the breaded. I used to do a breaded. I used to do a breaded chicken cutlet.
Do you pound it thin?
I'll give it a good slice in the middle. You don't want it too thin, you know.
You
want a little bit. You want a little bit of juice in there, and you do flour. You got the egg, and then you got egg wash, and then
the breadcrumb.
And the Italian breadcrumb is important because panko's for fucking idiots.
Wait, do you make your own breadcrumb?
No. But there's like the Italian Progresso breadcrumb.
Okay, so let's relax. You're on your high horse talking about breadcrumbs.
No, I will not relax. I feel strongly about this.
You're using Progresso breadcrumbs.
Use Progresso breadcrumbs that are Italian. Don't do the regular ones that just chopped up fucking white bread. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's just basically that, but with oregano.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basil.
Oh yeah, and basil.
And there's cheese in there too. There's Parmesan cheese.
Is there?
Yeah.
I used to eat it with my hands growing up.
The breadcrumbs?
Yeah.
You were so fat.
God, you have no idea.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I've known you for years, and I've made fun of you for how fat you were as a kid.
Yeah,
that is the fattest fat kid thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Eating bread, just like.
Yeah, my mom would be. No, fingers, babe.
Just right in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is before COVID, so it was okay.
I did that with sugar at my uncle's house once, and he's a Marine, and he threatened to beat the shit out of me.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a scary guy. Uncle Steven. He's not doing well. I was like, I'll be seeing this night. Well,
he's dying.
He's not doing great.
I think the video has been.
Oh, you missed it.
Terrible this whole time. I have no idea what's going on.
It stopped again.
Tom, I pay for the extra memory.
Did you clear it local though?
Is that what I have to do?
Probably.
Okay. Fucking video.
You didn't start the video.
I didn't start the video? No, oh no, it's the audio. Okay.
There we go. You could even see the amount of storage it's filling up.
See, let me tell you something. With Hardy, this wouldn't have happened. With Hardy, I'm doing a no video pod after that.
He would have transcribed the whole episode.
Well,
He would have written it down, put it in a screenplay form, pitched it to Pomeroy. Pomeroy would have made a movie. Would have been a year and a half later, then they'd be submitting to Sundance.
And then there'd be pictures of you that you use for your dating profiles.
That's right. Yeah, me with a beard and some glasses, right?
You look disgusting in that picture.
I'm like sweaty and gross.
You're like real swarthy.
Yeah. Just real leathery almost. Like a rich mahogany is what my skin looks like, right?
Yeah, no.
No?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like a maple syrup man. You know, I'm real tan.
You're a maple syrup man.
Yeah, that's why I say in the summer I get real maple syrupy.
Okay.
Like that's my skin tone. It's like a rich mahogany. I said it already.
Yeah.
Like a chestnut.
Yeah. I mean, my thigh comment was made to be racist. We're gonna leave maple syrup man in there.
Look, you said swarthy. Maple syrup is the color of my skin. What do you want me to say? Well, I get real tan. Leave me out in the sun for a couple days. I'll raisin up. I'll look like a raisin.
Listen, I've seen you in the sun a couple days. We went camping.
That's right. That was a good time.
It was a pretty good time. Did you
good food?
Amazing food. I mean, some of the food was above ground, some below. Did you end up ever going camping on the beach of Fire Island?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't. I had to work that weekend.
Oh.
Also, one of my friends told me that he's pretty convinced his girlfriend got Lyme's disease from Fire Island.
That's very possible.
And it really discouraged me from going. Also, I had plans to go with a gal.
Well, I've heard.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, you had plans with a girl, and then you kind of loosely invited me and Hardy.
I don't recall that, but it's something I would do.
It was very loose.
It's something I would do.
And I didn't follow up because I didn't want to go.
You didn't want to go.
Yeah, but you did loosely invite me and Hardy.
That sounds like me. I'll just throw an invite out. I just throw them out there, and like whoever accepts. You know, it's like it's a buckshot kind of party approach that I do.
Right.
Where it's just put all the feelers out. Hopefully, you know, you get a weird combination of people and they all meld together. That's kind of the best.
That is what happened. Wait. My disc is almost full. How does...
yeah, see, this is 2 minutes. This is already like a gig. This is huge.
Should I use my external hard drive in here? Is that possible? Could it just be saved directly into there? Whatever. We've recorded the past half hour. Okay, listen, we're just going to go with this.
This
whatever
has been
happens,
a debacle.
this has been a fucking nightmare. What are we talking about? Wait, so what's going on with... don't use specifics.
I can't talk about this.
You can't talk about this. Tom, you're
I can't
killing me.
talk about this. This is my dating. It's my dating life.
So tell me this. Why is the one girl...
Stop.
Ah!
You said too much.
I said too much?
You can't say
one?
Like that. You can't say... You can't set it up with one.
That implies there's multiple.
Stop it. Come on, Rich.
No, right.
If that were to be the case, what a terrible person I'd be.
Do you really think people are looking out for your content?
I think one of them might be.
Really?
That might be one of the people who listens to
They
one of
know?
these weeks. I think it could pop
Do
up.
people know?
I think people...
Do you bring it up?
Well, one of them knows
One of
because a
them knows.
guy from my high school, I ran into on the street, and he's like, "Oh, I've seen your comedy. I like it."
Dan St. Germain.
Dan St. Germain said this to me. Yeah,
Right.
He said, "You're nobody."
Ran up to you on the
I
street.
wrote on the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and he said, "I like your comedy more than my own."
That's right. Right after he was with Obama and
Michelle Wolf.
Michelle Wolf.
Yeah. Let's just say that it's prosperous.
Okay.
I'm in a land of honey and milk, and I'm swimming in more than I know what to do with.
Okay.
And it's the world is abundant with opportunities, Rich. You can make of it whatever you want, and sometimes
All right.
you got to be vague, and you just got to make a decision at some point. But you look yourself in the mirror, and you're 32, and you're not getting any younger.
Well, I mean, I've been telling you that for how many years?
I can't lose any more hair.
I know it's well, yes, you can from your back.
From but it's all migrating. I mean, that's like the oldest dad joke in the book, you know? It's all going from the top of my head down to my ears, down to my back. Oh boy.
That's a good dad.
Hey, this is all my uncles. Hey, what you had chest hair coming out the top? I'd shave it every morning. It comes out. It bellows out like a smokestack in New Jersey on the Jersey Turnpike, where I also live.
On the turnpike.
On the Turnpike. All
Live
my
on the
uncles.
turnpike. I want the stops.
All the uncles on the Jersey Turnpike. Hey, Tommy. Oh, hey.
Is that how your dad sounds?
Yeah, he's a doctor.
It sounds
Oh,
like that.
hey, you got the, oh boy, so you got the chlamyds.
I checked out your lipids. The gay.
Oh, you got cholestes, too many salams. What you got to do is eat more peps. I'm a doctor, Dr. Luch. Hey, how you doing?
Guido doctor.
Hey, Guido doctor, where you get this guy? As he's dying on the table, he's like, "Please, doctor, please save him." Oh, me save him? What do you? Fuck you. You save him. What are you? I'm not touching this guy. It's gross. Blood and shit. Ew.
A black guy. Are you serious?
Oh boy, I'm not gonna touch that one.
I thought you were gonna keep being in character.
I was almost gonna keep being in character, and I almost said something I would have regretted. But I'm a reformed Italian guy who's
a reformed Italian. That's what Cuomo says.
Yeah. I only hug people for 2 seconds now. Not a long grasp. I don't smell. I don't put my face up against your face, which is normal in Italian culture, but you can't do it in the office.
Not now.
Not anymore.
Not in this climate.
Two kisses on each cheek? Nope, not anymore. Just
with the guys.
Just with the boys.
Just with the fellas.
A kiss on each cheek, and the cheeks I'm talking about are the butts. Am I right, boys? Kissing them butt cheeks. I'm a doctor. Hey, Dr. Luch.
Dr. Cuomo.
Dr. Cuomo. We were talking about chicken. We were talking about...
We were talking about so many things. We were talking about how to optimize iPhone storage, which we still don't know.
Still don't know.
No one knows.
We tried to save a QuickTime file directly to an external drive,
Which you can't do.
Which you can't do. Reddit won't help you.
And we learned that Tom could hand his phone in for about $600.
Yeah,
a new
that's
phone.
the guess. I thought you got just a trade in 1-for-1.
Yeah, I mean, you're good at business. How does that make sense?
It doesn't. But
Right.
I mean, I didn't even consider it to be. I knew that there was some catch, which is why I haven't turned it in yet.
There we go, and that video stopped. So we're done. We're done with video. I might just never do a video again.
I mean, once you get this thing figured out,
Well, I gotta get both figured out.
you gotta get both figured out.
So you had the chicken gauntlet.
Chicken gauntlet. I got a salmon queued up.
You got a salmon queued up.
Salmon queued up. I've been going to Wegmans.
Wait, you've been going to Wegmans
I live
Navy Yard?
Yeah, I live right there. How you feel about that?
Well, my girlfriend's going to be listening along with the other upstate people. They love Wegmans.
Wegmans, not
Do
a bad
you
place.
attest?
Do I what?
Attest.
Finish the sentence.
That Wegmans is by far the best grocery store on the planet.
No, it's fine. It's a grocery store. It's like a real grocery store in Manhattan. That's why it's good here. It's like it's spacious. It's illustrious. It's never ending. There's so many things. It's got a great selection. It's relatively healthy. No complaints.
You bike there, don't you?
I walk. I live.
Oh, you like? Oh, wow.
I literally live like 5 minutes from that Wegmans, like a 5-minute walk, literally around the corner.
In downtown in BK.
BK, right on the Vinegar Hill, downtown BK border.
Oh.
It's a delight. You got to come over sometime.
I gotta come. Well, I was waiting. You were gonna have.
I got all this.
Well, Jason's gonna get 72 steaks. He's been talking about for years.
Years.
I haven't even seen Joy.
Jason's been doing well.
I've seen.
I was walking around the East Village with him the other night just after a mic, and some guy came up to him.
Oh, really?
And me. I mean,
he's
like, I know you from you opened for Ronnie Chang.
Well,
and he made me take a picture with him, and I was happy to do it.
That was the one time Jason was pointed out, and they were correct.
That's right. As opposed to being, I'm not even going to say what the trope things are. The guy from Rush Hour, and he's like, I recognize you because you're so tall. And I was like,
there you go.
Good branding, Jason. You nailed it. He's doing good. Got a salmon cooking, or if it was cooking now, I'd be fucked.
Oh, yeah.
It only cooks in like 40 minutes. That's what I'm doing.
Wait, your salmon takes 40 minutes?
I cook it slow.
That's a very slow cooked salmon.
Yeah. I mean, 40, I'm factoring in like the prep and the.
Still, how much is the prep?
It's a big piece of
25 minutes?
It's a big piece of fish.
Well, how do you do it? A pressure cooker?
Pressure cooker. No, it's in the oven.
Wait, I thought the chicken's in the oven.
I'm done with the chicken, baby.
Oh, wait, the chicken's out?
Baby.
Chicken's out and you put the fish in?
Richie. The chicken was last night. I'm a different guy today.
I'm sorry.
I'm a salmon guy. Mondays, you know me.
You get your omega-3s.
You know me. I need that fish oil, baby.
Well, I thought you do that with your sardines in the morning.
I don't do the sardines in the morning anymore.
Oh, that's out.
I cut out of my life. I don't do breakfast anymore.
You're out on breakfast in total.
I haven't done breakfast in probably 2.5 years.
You haven't had breakfast in 2 years.
I mean, I'll have it once in a while, but like it's as part of my routine. I don't eat breakfast. I go from, I've got you don't want to hear this.
Not really.
But
if you go into it, you go into it.
You got the eating windows. You know, you do 12 to 8.
Okay, you got the eating windows.
I ate a fucking sandwich and a half right before I went to bed last night.
That's not a good idea.
Woke up sweating, middle of the night.
What kind of sandwich?
It was an Italian combo.
God, I love that.
Yeah,
it's
went
my
to
favorite.
Paisanos in BK, Brooklyn Heights.
Okay.
It's like a butcher shop, like old school Italian. I'm talking about Italian guys.
Hey,
get a rice ball. Hey, I got a rice ball.
You got a rice ball with the sandwich?
With the sandwich.
Yo, you fatted out.
I went on I had a nice time with a lady.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and
you split a rice ball. You have your own rice ball.
Split a rice ball.
It's good. That's a nice big one, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
the only way you do balls.
Nothing but the best.
Oh, wait, we're walking Paisan.
Give me the fattest ball you got, guys. For the lady, she's fat too. She like tips her cap. I am fat. Hey, me and my fat wife trying to get a rice ball. Let her eat. Let her eat. Hey, what the fuck is this?
And the guy's Spanish in the back. He doesn't even understand.
They specifically told him to put 3 slices of ham on the sandwich. He doesn't have a fucking choice. That's Spanish.
You asked for 3 pieces of ham?
No, I'm just in this hypothetical scenario where I go in with my fat wife and I'll complain to the guy who's Spanish who makes the sandwich. It's not his fault.
No, it's fucking Spanish.
He's not the business owner. The business owner tells him he's putting too much Coke on the sandwich. He's going to go in a fucking business and fucking, I'm going to call him Steve because it's America. He could be named Steve even though he's Spanish. Sure. Steve's like, I'm not going to disobey the rules. And then he gets in this situation with this guy who's like, my fat wife wants to eat. Fucking let her eat.
All right.
And
that
anyway,
ran out of
Paisanos. You know, I do these a lot. You probably notice where you just hope it goes somewhere.
Yeah, you just go.
You just go and
you let the leash off. You let the dog run.
You go and catch the dog.
Right.
Is what really it is. And then sometimes you don't, and it just gets away from you, and you don't really land anywhere, and it's fine. That's good too. It's kind of like life. Yeah, Paisanos.
Brooklyn Heights.
It's it's a trek.
It's a little nice, though. Brooklyn Heights is nice.
It's nice.
I like Brooklyn Heights.
It's nice.
I know.
It's nice. There's real people pushing carriages and shit.
You're in the middle of the world there. You got the Navy Yard, a 5-minute walk, projects right over there, and you could be in Brooklyn Heights by lunch.
It's a 15-minute walk by lunch. It's a nice walk. It's a jaunt even. A jaunt.
Wow.
Yeah. Richie, it's a new world over there. It's relaxing, you know?
I like it. I support it. I would consider living there.
Oh, can I tell you this?
Fill me in.
I didn't get napkins in the sandwich bag.
Oh.
And I was sitting outside with the person I was eating with.
Whoever that may be.
Whoever, she will remain unnamed. And I was like, I'll just go to this sushi place right here. They're doing takeout. I see people running in and out, all the delivery guys. I was like, hey, I walk in, get a couple napkins?
Why? How far away were you from the sandwich place?
We had walked very far.
Okay.
We had walked like 20, 30 minutes.
And you just realized?
Yeah, we didn't assume that they would forget the napkins.
But I'm curious on how you even discovered that there were no napkins.
We sat down at a place that was like BYO food. It was a brewery. A brewery.
Randolph Brewery?
It was Evil Twin, which is a fantastic beer. Great spot.
Yes.
It's my new go-to.
Okay.
So we're sitting outside. We open the sandwiches, getting ready to fucking face fuck this sandwich. And there's no napkins. And I'm like, I'll just run across the street, grab some napkins. And I go in, ask the guy at the counter, and he goes, let me talk to the manager. Manager comes out. I ask her, can I get some napkins? And she goes, go to the grocery store.
Huh.
And it was the most rude, impolite thing I've ever probably experienced in New York, aside from the guy shitting in the middle of the street in front of me. But
also,
I was expecting her to just be like, here's some napkins. You know what I mean? Like, they're throwing napkins away.
I have a couple things about this story. One, I don't think she sounded like that.
No. She was Asian.
Yeah. Second,
it sounded hilarious. I think that's what made it funnier.
Well, like how she said it?
I'm not going to do the accent, but it was hilarious. The way she said it, how broken her English was.
But you got enough she might not have said grocery store.
No, she definitely did. And she pointed at it.
Okay.
She was like, get out. It was basically like, get out.
And you're like, Wegmans?
I was like, my fat wife?
The rice ball? But now why doesn't the brewery have napkins?
It's another good question. I went in and they didn't have any.
I don't even understand. How could you not have napkins?
I don't know. Well,
it's a place.
They were really busy, and I think the guy was just like, no.
Too busy to give a napkin?
They didn't have napkins.
The whole place is dedicated to liquids.
I don't know what was going on, Rich.
I don't like this.
It's kind of like this whole, like, the last 24 hours have been, my smoke alarm went off in the middle of the night last night.
Oh.
With the battery being dead.
Oh, I thought it was the salmon.
No.
Or the chicken.
What else happened? There was a bunch of shit that just went completely sideways today. It's just one of those days where you just got to like, hey, you know what? I just got to go to sleep. Like the city bike, for all of our viewers, all of our readers at home, everyone who's reading this podcast. I think I say that every time. No city bikes around Rich's apartment.
Yeah, Fide-Eye. This is why I live here. It's a very bike-unfriendly neighborhood.
You're anti-bike.
I hate bikes.
Yeah.
I think less people should be on bikes. If anything...
And it's because...
You're taking up everyone's space.
Because you're top-heavy.
It's because I'm top-heavy. Yes.
Your center of gravity is really low to the ground, and you want people being on your level, and you feel that if you're on a bike, you're going to fall over.
Yes.
It's threatening to you.
Listen, if more people want to start rollerblading around...
I could see you being a real... Do you have rollerblades? I
don't, but I'd be more interested in rollerblades than a bike.
Really?
But you got to carry around the rollerblades, so maybe not.
No.
That's going to backfire.
Not functional at all.
Corey Cunningham, open micer. He wears...
I haven't seen him.
I know he's still doing it.
That's good.
I've heard through the grapevine. But he wears rollerblades everywhere.
I know that about him. He's an interesting cat.
Oh, he says he works for IBM, but he doesn't.
Why does he say that?
Because he works for the Weather Channel.
Oh, yeah. Well, technically they own.
Right, but it's a weird way to spin that.
I also don't know anyone who would want to say that they work for IBM. Is that like, I don't think it's very cool. I don't think it's cooler than the Weather Channel. Do you?
Then it's cooler than the Weather Channel? Yes, I do think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Interesting.
IBM carries a little weight.
Does it?
Yeah.
I've been there for too long. I've also been beaten down by so many of my ex-girlfriends who've told me it's not a real company.
Oh, that's only one of them.
Only one of them.
And we know who she is. San Fran.
Hey, return my calls.
Oh.
She hasn't. No,
No, she hasn't talked to you in years. She's engaged.
Not that we know, but probably.
To Mike Mancusi's
Ex-girlfriend.
That's right. That's how the connection was.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend is dating his ex-girlfriend. They both became lesbians.
It's pretty cool. Well, San Fran.
Because of the two of us. Yeah. Like both of these comedians are so terrible and so Italian.
Wait, did he invite you to his birthday party?
He did. I went.
Oh, you went?
I went.
Okay.
I was in the neighborhood.
You were in the neighborhood.
I was in Chelsea on Saturday. And
Okay.
it was only like 15 blocks, you know.
You're everywhere.
Yeah, I get around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I move. I don't like sitting still. Even though my apartment, it's great now. You got to come over, cook some steaks.
Well, let me know. Well, Jason's got to get the steaks first.
Oh, fucking Jason Joy. Too busy being recognized for being tall and shit. Making me take pictures of him and his fans.
How far back did you have to stand to take that picture?
We were on... Where was this? We were on 9th Street. I went up to the World Trade Center.
Yep.
I went down to the World Trade Center.
That makes
top,
sense.
The top, yeah. And I still had to look up at Jason. He's a tall guy. What else is going on with you?
Nothing. I got nothing going on. I do this. I do The Bachelor. I'm big on TikTok now. You see I'm popping on TikTok.
No
Big
great.
deal.
Nice.
Got about 5 viral videos. No big deal. I've made 70 million. 5 went viral. No big deal.
That's great. That's about the number.
Yeah.
But you're figuring it out.
Yeah. You had to get people riled in the comments. But you don't know what's going to get them riled.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
That's the problem.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't gotten in on the TikTok game. Been working too much, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're making money.
Yeah. I'm creating a life for myself.
Yeah.
Which is something that people really hold against me.
Oh, in the comedy scene, yeah, you can't make money.
No.
And do this.
Feral. I mean, the comedians are feral people. I mean, it's a beautiful place. They're my dear friends, but you know, people resent. People, I think, resent it a little bit. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, because they're 40 and they see you living by yourself, and they're like, "Who do you think you are?"
I say that about me.
Who do I think I am?
Who do I think I am living by myself? I should have 7 roommates.
What's going on? Because you and Jason went to an open mic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you say that like you're surprised.
Yeah.
I mean,
not by you.
By him.
By him.
Yeah, I don't know why he was there. He doesn't need to be.
He doesn't need to be there.
He's working out new stuff.
Sure.
He likes getting up. I mean, why was I there? I was there because I was working out new stuff. I'm going down to Chattanooga again. So,
okay, very nice.
I'm working out hopefully a tighter 5 for the showcase down there. We'll see. Yeah, I'm taking it pretty easy. Going to bed early. I'm like a dad.
Good for you.
I swim.
You swim,
Swim.
but you were swimming. You were swimming in the Chinatown YMCA.
That's right.
So now where is your current swim location? I have a feeling where. In the building.
Rich, who's to say? Look, Rich.
I mean, Tom.
Rich, if it happens to me in the building and I swim in the building, it's fine.
Let me ask you this.
If it happens to be in the building, that's not a problem.
My last building had a pool, no big deal.
Yeah.
I keep looking at the camera, it's off. But no lifeguard, so you can never use the pool.
That's
given it was a year.
Yeah.
Second year I was there was COVID, so asterisk on that. Is what's your swim situation?
There's always a lifeguard.
Cunt.
Almost always. I mean, the hours are very accommodating, and there's a gym in the building too. It's delightful. It's like really nice. I've been Nice. It's got all the free weights a gal could ask for.
They actually have real free weights, a real squat bar, a real.
Not a squat rack, but they have a bench press, which gets you most of the way there. I mean, I don't do like a deep squat anymore anyway.
Well, your hips.
Those things are going.
I've heard.
Get them replaced.
Those Lulu?
These are Lulu, baby.
I have a pair of grays. I was going to wear them for this pod, but I decided to dress up for you.
Look, these, and I'm glad you did because I've been hard the whole time.
It works every time.
You know it's coming.
No, I don't. I know it is, but I don't know it is. And it
You
gets
know
me-
it's coming. I mean, if it's talking about me coming in my pants, opening up my butthole, being hard the whole time.
It's fun.
That is the punchline.
Yeah.
When I'm out of jokes, I know that's always a go-to.
Yeah, you got me.
That or some people got their buttons. Yours is that stuff. I got a buddy, Tyler. What's up, Tyler?
He owns a brewery.
Nope, different guy.
Nope.
Tyler,
Wrong one.
not as successful, and he'd say it. He's a poop guy. Loves if I'm just like running out of steam or just like bored in a conversation, I'll tell him a story about how I shit my pants, and that's just like he'll just die.
That's fun.
It's fun. I was farting a lot this week. That was a big problem.
Oh, is this
Different
a
thing.
bit?
I almost.
Oh
shit.
wait,
No,
are
no,
you
no.
on a new thing or?
No, I just reminded the me shitting my pants at one point.
I thought you were trying to get me on a poop joke.
No.
I didn't know what you were trying to do there.
No. I was just interrupting myself.
Okay.
I was thinking about farts or poops, and it made me think about farts. Roasted vegetables.
Well, Tom, what time do you have to roast vegetables?
Whenever I feel like it. Middle of the day, lunch.
But you got so much chicken, so much salmon.
I know, but
We didn't even get to the eggs, by the way.
What goes great with salmon?
I mean, roasted veggies do. I saute spinach, no big deal.
Yeah, spinach is nice.
I like spinach.
Spinach also one of those things that you buy a wheelbarrow full and you cook it down to a thimble.
3 days. I go through a tub of spinach in 3 days.
A tub?
A tub. I could show you. It's in my kitchen right now.
I can go through one of those like the $5 guys.
Yeah, it's a $5 guy.
like-
I mean, it's bigger than that. I don't know how much Wegmans is charging you for spinach.
But yeah, $4 or $5
Yeah.
for like a thing like this. It's expensive. But I'll eat it just raw. I'll just go in.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's weird.
I eat a lot of things just like cold right out of the fridge.
Right, yeah. That's not really cold out of the fridge. That's raw.
Chicken, I will cook, have in a bucket. Like I said, call back to the beginning of the episode.
Right.
Not really call
We
back,
might
just
not
like-
have it on video.
Just going back to the beginning of the conversation because I've run out of things to talk about. I'll have a bucket
Okay.
that's just chicken, and people will be like, "Oh, you should heat it up." Not me. Right, just cold.
I'm a
There's
big
little
cold food guy.
Sriracha, right? I'll eat it like a power bar. Like in
Yeah.
the middle of the kitchen, like with my hand.
I do the same exact thing, and people think, big thing, you'll get sick. I've never gotten sick from it once.
Cold food?
From cold food.
No.
Never once have I gotten sick from cold food.
Yeah. I mean, these are the reasons that I'm still single, for sure.
Right.
That and the rotis. We didn't even get to the rotis.
What about it?
How I eat it. I have a whole ritual. My rotis rich.
You have a rotis rich.
I have a rotis rich. No pun intended.
I hear you.
No reference to you.
It's spelled different.
Yeah. After a long day, you do a rotis rich, and you're just back on track. It's relaxing.
Do you eat a whole rotis at once?
Yeah.
You eat a whole rotis
Whole
at
rotis.
once?
It's not even a challenge.
Well, I know you could do it.
But
you actually do
I
it?
casually do it. And I'm not saying this because I think it's cool to eat a lot of food.
You passively eat rotisserie chicken?
Yeah, like a lunch. I'll eat like a full rotisserie chicken for lunch.
I don't even know, but I don't get how that's passive.
You said passive.
You said you casually do it.
Yeah. Casual. Like, it's not like I'm going to like plan around this as like a meal for tonight. Like, I'll go pick one up for the grocery store at lunch and just crush it in the middle of the day.
As you're working?
Not as I'm working. I'll take a break.
Okay.
I'm not like typing with.
I was going to say, you use a lot of equipment.
Yeah, through cameras and just all covered in chicken grease.
It's all in grease, Tom.
Yeah, our entire equipment is just all shiny, just glistening in the sun because of my. But the rotis chick move that I do, like a Thursday, Friday night,
Okay.
long day, sit down, rotis chick, coffee table. I'm taking my shirt off. First thing is what I'm doing.
You take your shirt off to eat chicken.
Listen, let me work, okay? Let me work here, Rich. Let me talk this through. I'll throw on some gym shorts, throw on whatever garbage TV I want. Some like World War II documentary.
Yeah.
Then the rotisserie chicken, the top of the box, the top of the thing is made for the bones. You got your bone box on top. So you're eating it straight out of the. Are you with me here? You eat it straight out of the thing and use the top of the box for the bones. You just go right through the whole thing.
Okay.
And I got a side of sriracha and a side of barbecue sauce that I'm just dipping the chicken in, and just a roll of paper towels. And this is my life.
Okay, there's a few things. I don't understand the sides of sauces. Are they in like bowls that you own, and then you pour the sauce in there? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so that answers that.
Yeah.
And then, so I guess it's kind of like an adjacent question. If you do this for rotisserie chicken, what'd you do for like Chinese food?
I'll just pour that all over my body.
Okay, so you just don't even wear the shorts.
I just do the naked sushi thing, you know, where like the women like they place the
but on
sushi,
yourself.
but on myself, yeah, and I'll just it's so much hair. I'll call the Chinese place.
You just cough the whole time.
I'll call them. There's a bunch of hair. There's a bunch of hair in my chicken fried rice, and they're like, "Have you been eating off your body again?" It's like, yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
The customer's always right.
The customer's always right. My whole body is hair. Everything, all of my 195 pounds is hair.
I just don't understand why you're not wearing a shirt.
Why would I?
Well, touche. I don't have an answer to that.
Did you wear your shirt like around the apartment all the time?
Not all the. I have a de facto tank top I wear almost at all times.
Really?
Yeah.
Tank top, like a wife beater kind of guy.
No, it's a tank top. It's from when I was doing CrossFit. It's a CrossFit tank top. No big
But
deal.
like the skinny.
It's like a regular tank top.
Okay. Well, there's.
It's not like a spaghetti strap tank top.
Yeah, it's a halter top. That's what I imagine.
Yeah, when people aren't around, I'm trans.
Yeah, like a 1999 Britney Spears halter top.
That's exactly what I wear around the apartment.
Just around here.
Because if I lift this window, there's a whole office working in there.
Yeah.
So for that, I just wear nothing.
Yeah. Put your butthole right up against the window.
Let refreshing.
Let them see what you ate for dinner last night.
That's right. They know by now.
You know what it was? Rotisserie.
There you go.
That happened. I worked in one of those buildings that overlooked a building like this, and it was an NYU dorm or something. And there were points during my time working in that building where there were like multiple women getting stretching in the morning, getting undressed. It was like real. It was genuinely distracting.
They had to know.
I mean, it was pretty far away, but it was like visible.
Well, when you have the binoculars, it's a lot closer.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a bunch of camera equipment for this reason. No,
that's how you started this company.
That's why I started. Long distance. Why do you think I have all those long lenses? But there were a bunch of times where I needed to excuse myself. I needed to go home. I was like, I can't work like this.
Okay.
Just go.
I know the building you're talking about too, I believe.
The one near
St. Mark's.
Yeah. It's that direction.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know exactly what building you're talking about.
It's a good time. What were we talking about? Oh, what do you so you wear a wife beater or a tank top around the apartment? That's your standard.
Same tank top, and I have a pair of shorts that I got for club lacrosse in college.
Yeah.
Those are my de facto shorts.
Those are the best shorts. As a baseball player, I will concede that lacrosse has the best shorts.
Especially these were the only year we got pockets.
Pockets? Don't get me started, Rich.
Is there anything
Why didn't we
better?
start? Why didn't we start with this?
Shorts and pockets?
Mesh shorts with pockets?
I love it.
Oh, my God.
And they're so rare for some reason.
Yeah, because whoever's making mesh shorts never assumed that anyone would
go
have anything of value to carry around with them. They weren't made for that. They were made for like gym coaches.
Yeah.
Exclusively. Yeah, that's such a man. Some of my favorite. I mean, that's why Lulus are great. Those Lulu shorts.
I mean, I don't wear the shorts because my parents watched the video and then my dad goes, "Your shorts are too short. You're gay." So now I wear pants every episode.
It
doesn't matter now.
There were a bunch of times where I wore basically no shorts on this.
Yeah, you're a high shorts guy also.
I'm big. I also have big thighs.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But
I got huge thighs. I don't want to walk past that. I see you trying to get by it, but no, you don't think so?
I don't think you have huge thighs.
I got great thighs.
You have good thighs.
I got good legs.
They're aesthetic thighs.
Yeah, they're strong.
But they're not big. I won't say they're big thighs.
You don't
They're
think so?
longer.
I mean, they're meaty.
Yeah.
Give me meaty. Let me have it.
Yeah, if I killed you and
You'd eat
I would eat the thigh.
You'd eat the thigh.
That's good eating.
I don't think that would be the first part that someone should eat on me, though.
The peach?
Sorry?
The peach?
You're talking about my penis?
Yeah.
Would you eat that? It's definitely been marinated in some stuff. I'll tell you that. Most of the dudes.
Brooklyn Heights.
Say every time it gets you.
It's good.
It's good every time. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, what you wear around the apartment. I think this is a good. That's a good question. Like, what do you wear?
Well, you know what Hardy wears to sleep, right?
Jeans.
He has pajama jeans.
Did you talk about this?
Yeah. He has a specific pair of jeans he sleeps in.
I know he said this. I don't believe it.
He said it several times.
Him and I did comedy up in Toronto, and we shared a room. And I don't remember what he slept in.
Mostly because he probably just
sleeping in jeans.
Dropped his bag off and jumped in bed.
Him and I couldn't have been on more opposite schedules. He's changed. Yeah.
He's no longer a nocturnal lawyer.
He's getting on the more straight and narrow.
I think he falls asleep at about 1 a.m., wakes up at about 10.
Wow, that's reasonable.
It's right?
Yeah, that's very reasonable.
It's extremely reasonable.
For him, for sure.
For him, forget about it. And he has furniture now.
No way.
Yeah.
Somehow he keeps getting more furniture, but I've been to his room and it doesn't seem to accommodate.
When was the last time you went?
I don't know. A year and a half ago.
Okay. He told me 3 weeks ago he has furniture now.
He has furniture. Good
yeah.
for him. But I think what someone wears around their apartment says a lot about them.
I used to, in college, no shirt, ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
You'll never find me in a shirt in my apartment.
That's the way to live.
And I lived with girls.
Man, yeah.
And they did not appreciate it. I don't care.
What do you think they didn't like? Is it the
My
fact that
body.
You beat me to it. I was going to say, do you think it was you eating breadcrumbs by the spoonful out of the jar?
No. Back in my college days, I would do 3 cans of tuna on a frozen bag. Shirtless.
3 cans. You'd throw mayo in there. It was like a tuna fish.
3 cans of tuna, May, sriracha, frozen bag.
Why is it frozen? Do you defrost it or do
you would defrost the bagel?
Yeah. Did you just have a freezer full of bagels?
Yeah.
Your mom bought them for you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Shipped you up there with them.
Yep.
Took them out first day, threw them all in.
Bingo.
That's like a tri-state white trash thing. Because my family, my family does that.
It's a big trash
thing. They freeze
thing.
bagels. It's like they make them every day.
But I went to school in Cortland. You can't get a bagel in Cortland.
You can't get a bagel in Cortland?
You can do a Thomas's.
Those aren't bad bagels, to be completely honest. They're not great, but
when you grew up on the island,
yeah,
we got bags. You know? Yeah. That's like substituting Umberto's pizza for your pizza.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't do it.
No, you can't do it. There was no good pizza in North Carolina.
Yeah, because it's North Carolina, but good barbecue.
Great barbecue.
Right.
Fantastic.
I didn't have that either.
Nope. There's really upstate New York's got to figure it out, huh?
They have things. You just don't know.
Apples and meth.
Oh, they got the meth.
Definitely a lot of meth.
One thing, you want to write this one down.
Yeah.
Salt potatoes.
Say it again.
Salt potatoes.
One more time.
Salt potatoes.
What the fuck is that?
I'll fill you in because that was my reaction. I said, "What's a salt potato?"
Yeah.
What? Well, let me throw it back at you. What do you think it is?
A salt potato?
Yeah.
I think it's some incest survivor who ate an apple the wrong way. What's this? A salt potato?
You're not okay.
That was a big
kind
swing.
of on the right.
That was a big swing.
Yeah.
Is it a salt potato? I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, you ready for this?
It's an apple something.
It's a potato.
Yeah.
Boiled in salt water.
And why is that good?
Does
it taste different?
You're not going to talk about the girls you date, and I'm not going to make a stance on salt potatoes.
Better? Does it taste better?
I understand why people do it. I don't understand how they're like, oh no, this is our thing.
I mean, that kind of makes sense because it's like the pasta thing, right? Like you put salt water.
Right.
Put the pasta in salt water because
it's tasty.
Yeah.
But Syracuse is like the salt capital, or was the salt capital.
But to make that your thing,
that's their thing. That's their dish.
That's the saddest part about it. Is like we need to let people know that we're using salt in our water for our potatoes.
Yep.
Like each of those three things are so boring.
Very poor.
And someone's like, if we put them all together, it'd be more interesting. And it's like, no, it's more sad because you went out of your way to tell me you did it.
Bingo.
That's why it's bad.
Ready for this one?
Yeah.
I have another.
What do you got?
Utica greens.
Utica greens.
Utica greens.
It's just lawn clippings.
Close.
What do you got?
Broccoli rabe, which they don't know it's broccoli rabe, but it is broccoli rabe.
Yeah.
With chunks of sausage. It's actually,
I mean, that is
not
great.
bad.
I do like that.
It's not yet. That one they're doing right.
That I like. And then you throw some sharp provolone on there.
Ooh, I'd be
sandwich.
into that.
That's a sandwich. You ever fuck with that? That's a sandwich to fuck with.
Wait, say it again.
Broccoli rabe.
Okay.
Sausage.
Yep.
Well, in the broccoli rabe, you got to put garlic, olive oil.
We're assuming, right.
Right, obviously.
Well, let's be adults.
And then the crushed red pepper.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's got a little kick to it. And then you put the sausage in there, like chunks of sausage,
Oh, what kind of bread are we putting this on?
This is a hero.
I don't know a place that makes this, but I'm in the market.
Yeah, my family used to make it growing up. Or you could put it on pasta, frankly.
Yes. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
On pasta.
But then you put, I think the sharp provolone.
I'm with it.
You make that, melt it. It melts on top of the sandwich, and you just, a little olive oil. I mean, there's a lot of olive oil in the broccoli rabe on me all the time. Just
covered.
I just blow my nose.
Dripping.
That's what it is. So yeah, that's great. That's a good sandwich.
That's about it. Let me ask you this, because it just came on top of my head from our last episode with Hardy.
Yeah.
How much milk did you have growing up?
More than you could ever imagine.
Really?
I drank gallons. Like our family was constantly out of milk.
Am I the only one that didn't drink milk?
Our family was just constant. I mean, up until probably I was 25 or 26.
Are you fucking serious?
I was drinking, Rich, a lot of milk. Like a gallon of milk a week.
Right up to when I met you. You were drinking that much milk.
Yeah. I was about to meet you and I was like, no more. Because I knew it would piss you off. And the whole comedy scene wouldn't respect me.
Well, too late.
And look at me now. But yeah, I drank a ton of milk. My family still, like I go home, my mom's got 2%, skim, whole, like it's all
You
there.
had varieties of milk?
There's varieties of milk. I've never thought about how ridiculous this is.
That's fucking garbage.
It's real trash. I mean, my parents are Yonkers and Staten Island blue-collar people.
Do you have a milk fridge? I'm trying to figure out how you store all this.
What did we do? There was just always a part in the fridge that was like, that's the milk part of the fridge. It was like a deep fridge.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, though, so you're going to have to clarify.
There was also like cream, like creamer. My parents always had everything.
Wait, okay, so let's break down the milk that you had. You had skim. 2%.
Whole.
And cream.
And cream. Yeah. For like, cream is more for like cooking. And for me to
understand
and for
that.
me to rub on my body.
Even at a young age.
I was like, one day I'm going to do this in my own apartment. Chinese food. That's the dream. That's where I know I've made it.
So would you have like
glass of milk for dinner every night?
How many glasses? One glass?
For dinner?
Like per night, how many glasses were you having?
At least one. More than one on most occasions.
So you're sitting at the table, your mom puts down
pasta.
And milk. Yo, you're fucking trash.
Isn't this ridiculous? I haven't thought about this.
It's so disgusting.
It's really gross.
Yeah.
I don't think I drank water as a kid. Like, I don't remember ever drinking a glass of water, but I remember drinking milk, like, constantly.
I said last week, water wasn't introduced in my life till 2012.
It's a game changer.
Oh, yeah. My palate couldn't understand it.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to it.
That's what you think.
One of the guys, one of my good friends, Duke baseball player, Jake Lemmerman, played in the Cardinals organization, Dodgers organization. Freshman year, we sat down after a long practice as a freshman class, and he sat down at this restaurant, drank a big slug of water, and said, "Water is my favorite drink."
What?
And I think about that all the time.
And he was sincere.
He was like, "Water is my favorite drink," and it's like, I think it's like, it's a part of being a human.
Right,
being.
it's truly a part of
It's not a drink. It's like you need it. Like, it's like, oh, air is my favorite food. It's just, no, it's not as good of an analogy, but you know.
No, I understand what you're saying. No, that's fucking. But how much milk did that kid drink?
Probably 0. He's from the West Coast.
West Coast, they were out on milk a while ago.
What is that? I mean, so you did not have milk?
Never with dinner. Ever.
Really?
Ever.
Really?
That's the one thing we did right health-wise, was not have milk with dinner.
The one thing. You might have, you couldn't have been much worse. So
not
having milk. Milk's like also all sugar.
Well, whole milk.
Yeah.
We were a 2% family. If you
2%,
had milk.
2% is a nice milk.
It's a good milk.
It's a little creamy.
I do skim now, and very rarely I even do that.
Skim, why even bother? I do oat milk now.
I like oat milk.
Oat milk is nice.
Oatly.
Oatly's good. The silk I do, the almond milk I'll do. Not as much.
I'm not a huge
you know
fan.
The problem with it though? Is this just me? You drink it and it's like gone. Like
what?
It doesn't have a lot of. It might be because I used to drink so much milk. I'm now putting this together. I'm having a revelation on your pod. Milk revelations. That should be the name of this. Whatever.
Milk revelations. All right, there we go.
Milk revelations. Clip it, baby. I think it's because I'm used to the thickness and the viscosity of like whole milk.
Right.
And there being like a lot of calories and being like, oh, that's a slug. Put it down. And I have the same mental expectations of almond milk, but almond milk is much, much thinner.
Hold up. Are you drinking almond milk straight up?
Sometimes.
That's weirder than having milk with
what
dinner
are you
growing
talking
up.
About?
Drinking straight up almond milk is fucking weird.
I will do that.
That's so weird.
I love it.
That's almond juice.
Yeah. I mean,
that's so weird.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What do you like instead of? I'll take it. I'll drink it with like a cookie or something, like a chocolate chip cookie.
That's so weird.
What else are you gonna eat? What are you gonna drink with a chocolate chip cookie? If you don't want regular milk.
Well, I was never a cookie with milk guy. That's a whole.
What?
Yeah, but that's
you were so fat and so stupid.
Yeah,
you missed that.
Yeah, well, because, Tom, you don't understand. For dessert, I had Hot Pockets. So that's like its own.
You're a savory guy.
Yeah, that's what you don't understand. Yeah, like
how do I know I'm savory? I had Hot Pockets.
I used to have taco Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets were good. I don't care what anyone says.
Hot Pockets were revolutionary.
I like that. I like shit food. Like I'll defend it. Like
frozen food, you can't beat frozen food.
It's all salt. You
love it.
It's great. I mean, like those like fake meatballs. I like Chef Boyardee.
Oh, that's garbage.
I will still buy Chef Boyardee sometimes.
You still buy Chef? I didn't even know they made it.
I mean, if you can find it in like a terrible bodega, like if there's like a bullet hole in the back wall, did you know that they've stocked?
Did you eat it out of the can?
I will. I'm not above that.
Oh my God, yo, you're
I'm not above that.
Fucking.
I'm trash.
How is your dad a doc? Is he really a doctor?
I don't know. Jim Loach. Hey, oh.
Also, I feel like milk is a big, like if you're religious, you drink milk.
I think you're onto something.
I have no proof of this.
No, you're right. Yeah. I don't know what that is. The wholesomeness, like whole milk.
Do you think that's what it is? I don't know. I thought it's because it's white and pure, like the Holy Spirit.
You're not. That sounds insane, and it is insane, but you're not wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I won't because you're not.
But yeah, dude. No. If you think frozen foods, you think meatballs?
I think the little meat. I was thinking the meatballs in the Hot Pockets because we had the meatball Hot Pockets.
Yes.
Those were nice. Also,
amazing.
Like a pepperoni Hot Pockets. What's not to like? What is not to like?
Taco Hot Pockets were the best, though.
I didn't fuck with that.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not judging. I would have liked to. I'm not a big Mexican food.
I'm
guy.
surprised by that.
I mean, my family was mostly Italian. My dad, Your dad dictates my dad dictated the entire menu
Oh, really?
in our home. Yeah. I mean, when we go out to eat, like, I don't think we ever went out to like Thai food.
Oh, no. It was 0% chance.
It was only Chinese and Italian and maybe Indian. Like those were like those are like the three things yeah.
My parents can't even wrap their heads around Indian.
What did you guys go out to eat?
Go out?
Yeah.
Well, my parents have like a rotation.
Yeah.
They have 5 restaurants they go to, just like a pitching staff.
Yeah.
They have 5 starters. That's in the rotation.
Yeah.
But they can boycott a place, and that opens a new spot in the rotation.
So they can only keep 5.
So it can only be up
on the roster.
Up to 5.
Right.
Could be lower.
And something that would get someone kicked out of the top spot would be...
For example, we went to On the Border Saturday for my dad's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
The worst service we've had in a long time.
He's out.
On the Border's
Just
out
one
now.
time.
A lot.
A history.
There's been, right.
Yeah.
There's a Greek place by me.
Yeah.
It's not consistent. Sometimes they bring the bread before the salad. Sometimes the salad before the bread. Sometimes not enough salmon. Too little salmon.
Sure.
That's been out of the rotation, on the rotation. Okay. It's been brought back and forth.
Yeah.
So there are but like Phil's Italian.
I don't know.
Phil's Italian, always in.
Staple.
The
Clayton Kershaw of the rotation.
Right. It's our
yeah.
Well, after this season, I don't know about Garrett Cole, but that's our Andy Pettit,
Reliable.
And then
always been there for you.
Yim's Chinese, that's Mike Musina.
That's good.
Right.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. But then you got 3 other spots that really are up for grabs.
Yeah. I think most people have like a rotate, like they get set in a thing and just like seamless, express reorder, run that play. I mean, that's why it's stressful going to like even like a new neighborhood or going to a new country is like you really have to like recalibrate everything. Like I could walk around New York now and live most of my life just like run the play.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I can't move out of this neighborhood because I know all my spots.
Yeah.
I've been here for 5 years.
You've been here for 5 years?
Well, it's coming up on 5 years I've lived in Fidei.
Not this place, though.
No.
Yeah.
6-7 months.
But that's... Wow. Yeah. Well, because you moved in like right before I moved in.
March.
Okay. Yeah, I moved in June. That makes sense. Yeah. For us, it was pizza. My parents do pizza like twice a week.
Twice a week pizza?
Probably.
We were a once a week pizza.
I mean, maybe as I got older, it was more. Always pasta.
You will order pasta?
No. My mom would make pasta.
Make pasta.
I'm just
yes,
thinking of things that my family would eat. It was always pasta. We would do like a stew or like a roast beef kind of deal. My mom would like slow cook, something like that.
Okay.
Not a lot of Greek food. There's not a lot of like easy Greek food to make like during the week.
That's the thing. Greek food's a process.
What are you gonna make a lamb?
Right.
You're gonna roast a lamb. I love lamb though. Lamb's
fantastic.
Underrated meat.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I slow cooked or smoked a lamb shoulder. For Christmas like 2 years ago, and it was. I think I'm gonna do a prime rib. I think I'm gonna smoke a prime rib for Christmas this year.
Is that sacrilege?
Why?
To smoke a prime rib?
Why?
Can you do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can do that, but like, can you do that?
It's nice.
Doesn't it have to be baked, the prime rib?
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to cook it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do some turkey legs for Thanksgiving too. Brine them, throw them in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like fry them?
No. Brine the legs and then smoke them.
Under the ground?
Nope.
Above
the ground.
Do you have the room for this in the backyard?
Not my backyard. I mean, I don't have a backyard.
Your parents?
My parents,
yeah.
Backyard.
I know, you camped there.
Well, they moved.
Oh.
They moved.
What?
In September.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, it was pretty traumatizing.
Where'd they move to?
Down counties. They're still in Westchester. They're in like Portchester. Or like Greenwich, if you know that.
Greenwich, Connecticut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that.
Portchester's right next to Greenwich, and they could not be different places.
Sure.
It's nice, though. It's a good little...
I'll take your word for it.
It's a fine fucking place.
I looked up houses in Dobbs Ferry the other day.
Not cheap.
No.
Especially now.
Got a good high school football team. I watched their highlights.
Do they?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
They have like 4 state championships.
How close were you to being a high school gym coach?
Literally one decision away.
It was
major.
I could like not see you for a couple months, and I'd be like to Hardy, like, "Hey, where's Rich?" And he's like, "Oh, he's upstate coaching lacrosse," and we'd be like, "Yeah, that's about right."
There's days I go into a blackout and I wake up and I'm pricing whistles.
You're just telling kids to get to the line for no reason.
Oh yeah, I assign floor spots.
Yeah. You're teaching kids how to do push-ups on their knees, all the different variations of it.
That was my mom's, that was the dream.
To be a high school
gym teacher on Long Island.
I feel like that's a nice gig.
It's such a nice gig.
How hard could your life be?
It's not.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
My gym teachers were pulling in 150 to 180.
No.
Annual.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Check it.
No way.
Check it.
That's so nice.
Yeah. How insane is that?
That's a lot of money.
The highest paid person in my district was the superintendent. She was making $400K.
As a what?
Superintendent.
Okay.
Highest paid superintendent in the country. The second person, the athletic trainer.
Athletic trainer?
Yeah, like 230 he was pulling in. Well under that.
What do you mean athletic trainer?
Before a game,
you
get your ankle tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. And then he coached 2 classes. I taught 2 classes. Steve Tozer.
How? That doesn't make any sense.
So he worked every single sport and taught the classes.
Okay.
And then his wife was a gym teacher, so she was pulling in 150. He was making 230.
And this was 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
This was 2011.
Wow. That's good. That's a nice life.
That's
a great life.
You can't beat that.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You can do that. Yeah.
Where are we at? I think that's good. I think we win. We'll have enough.
That was good. Yeah. I could keep going if you want. I mean, I'm up to you.
Yeah, we're good. I don't know how. Yeah, we'll be good.
Yeah, more than an hour. Because we stopped. I was looking at it. We stopped at 9 minutes in. And
right.
Back up around 20.
Yeah. Yeah, well, about 21. Okay.
Cool.
Adios.